Honestly, I've been to Switzerland, the Alps, Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
When we were climbing up, I thought it was Switzerland.
Sweet.
Yes, it was so. It's so similar.
Wli Waterfalls is one of the most talked about tourist sites in the whole of Ghana, but it's one of the least spoken about as well. Let me explain. You see, the thing about Wli Waterfalls is that everyone goes to the lower fall, they get there, put their leg in the water a little, take some water, have a little fun, some 5-10 minutes, maximum 30 minutes, and they are gone. But this is a funny thing. Wli Waterfalls has so much more. Most people probably know that we have at least 2 layers. But advanced users know that we have actually 3 layers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about the second layer. The thing is, the waterfall second layer, there's little to nothing known about the second layer of the waterfall because it's difficult to assess. Getting there is a different story altogether. But then I decided to spend some 4 days at the waterfalls, capture the details as much as possible I can from the upper fall down to the lower fall. At the top, when I was way up there, I was hearing several shouts down the lower fall, and I was wondering what the heck was happening at the lower part of the waterfall. Initially, I didn't take it seriously because, look, where I was kind of dangerous and scary. It was a very lonely, very, very lonely and very, very unforgiving place. So I was a little careful. Something really interesting happened when I got down. I observed that those who were at the lower fall were actually lodging at the same hotel where I was, and then that is where everything went from interesting to completely nuts. It turns out a good friend of mine from Nayeli, is it Nayeli? These guys understand what it means to go on a tour. You see, John Dumelo said once that you cannot visit the waterfalls 5-10 times in your lifetime and then the experience will be boring and everything. I disagree. Do you know why? If Nayeli or this tour group decides to organize a tour to your own backyard, in fact, a tour to your own bedroom, you have to go because look, they know how to not just have fun, but how to make everything just awesome. The experience they give you. So when I met them at this sweet hotel, Bigfoot Safari, fun stuff, I spoke to one of their avid travelers and he had a lot of interesting things to share because he travels not just in Ghana but externally too. And you know what? Let me take you to this discussion and then just listen to what he has to say about tourism in the Volta region.
But how was the whole experience from the waterfall experience? Is this your first time?
So my first time we went to Avid first, and honestly, I've been to Switzerland, the Alps, Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
When we were climbing up, I thought it was Switzerland.
Sweet.
Yes, it was so. It's so similar. We need to develop the infrastructure around it. So, for example, when you go up the mountain, if you had like a cable car that will bring you back, for example, it makes it a different experience. And we lack all those ones. And I think it's not too expensive for coming to invest in those ones. So I was telling them that, for example, if you have $1 million, you can be able to do all those zip line cable cars on the mountain. It brings us a lot of tourism and income to the country. But we don't invest in those areas. I don't know why. But I think we should invest in those areas. So don't rely on our natural resource only. Invest in your environment and put people into those areas to generate income. So I think that we have opportunity to develop those infrastructure.
Nice. What about the Wli experience?
The Wli, honestly, what I like is the fact that the water is so cold. When you enter, it's amazing.
Cold.
Honestly, it's amazing. We loved it.
But you didn't go all the way inside. I went all the way inside.
Yeah, she did, yes.
Okay.
It was great.
Okay.
It's an
It
experience.
actually massages you.
It massages you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Okay.
When we went to
Amejope.
When it falls on you, I don't know, it gives you that kind of feeling.
Hey, that kind of feeling.
I didn't go there. You know me.
I see.
I didn't go there, but yeah, it's a travel group that we have. Yeah, so yeah, it's been good.
Okay.
I think the Volta region has a lot of potential. I think we are underutilizing the value we have in the Volta region.
Okay.
We should harness it. We should invest in it and make it. The road, for example, the road to Amejope can be widened a bit to make it more accessible for two. It's a lot of risk going up there. If you can, improve on the road infrastructure, it would help.
Okay.
Put in, for example, put in good restaurants. It's not the government doing it, but help private sector to be able to put in those kind of investments. So they can be able to make it more. There are a lot of tourists coming up. I met a lot of Indians at the Wli who were telling me about stories about how they went to Aflao and they climbed on the other side to Wli.
Okay.
I don't know how
yes,
that works,
it's doable.
And they want to see different things. They love, it's a beautiful landscape. Let's develop it. Let's give it more value. And
I see.
So the bamboo was very soft And our bitade was very nice. It didn't really, you couldn't really smell the fish in it. It was natural spice. You can feel it in the water, and you can even eat it with rice. They have rice dishes and all that. We bought it at the Wli Waterfalls that side.
The information center side.
The information. There's a gentleman on that side.
Yeah, he's called Edward.
Okay.
Yeah, he's called Edward.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's really good.
Nice.
It's really good.
Really good. I don't eat banku, but when I tasted it was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted the abobitadi for rice, but I couldn't get the rice. But then it was really good. Anyone who would want to visit, we should buy some. It was really good.
So where are you coming from?
Accra.
I cry. So we went to the fall,
Yes, we went to the falls.
the upper or the lower fall.
We went to Wli.
Okay.
We went to Afaja too.
Nice. So we climbed.
I didn't do that.
Oh.
Because we already went to what do you call it? There's another falls.
Tagbo Falls.
No.
Beside.
No, not the one. Not Tagbo. There's another falls we went to. Oh.
Also in Volta region.
Amejofe.
Amejofe. Oh, you went to the canopy walkway.
Yes, we
So
went to
Ote Falls.
Yes. So
Oh.
we went there. We went to do the canopy. We came down to the falls. And the
Did you do
climbing.
Gemi? The mountain where the cross is.
Oh.
Oh, see, oh, look at oh, see, oh.
That was the first place we
Okay,
went to.
okay,
The climbing and
okay.
all. And then later we went to the Amejofe.
Yeah, the canopy walkway. Okay.
No, there are lots of climbing.
Yeah,
all
back and
that
forth,
I
back and
did.
forth.
And when we go to Afaja, so it was kind of dark. It was like 4, 5.
Okay.
So I calculated that maybe by the time we go up and we are coming down, we'll be late.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just didn't go. And I was.
But your colleagues went.
Oh, a lot of them went.
Wow.
A lot
So you
of
waited for them.
So I waited for them with 2 other people. And it was nice. It was a nice experience. At least we used that time to tour the place.
Yeah.
We even went to the other side to see the tunnel.
Okay. Tagbo Falls. Nice.
But we didn't get way into it.
Okay.
So it was an experience.
Bema. Yeah, I can see.
He ate the
We
bamboo.
got from the Wli Waterfall center.
Yeah.
It was good. Even though if you watch the structure, you will think it's not good food. But when you had the food, it was really good. So I think that I mean sometimes you don't look at the body, you look at the
That one is, don't look at the body, look
Look at the engine.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, I spent about 4 days at Wli Waterfalls, the upper and the lower falls. I gathered so much details. So expected a lot of pictures and videos coming up in the next few videos. And yeah, it's going to be really sweet. Secondly, if you are planning on coming to Ghana or the Volta region to experience the place or coming on a tour, you know who to call. Yours truly. Give me a call. Let me be your tour guide. And hey, you're not just getting the best of the best you are going to get as a tour guide. You're also going to get a lot of videos and pictures and videos too. So, you know, that's it. Carol Franklin here, Double V for Visit Volta. And if you share this video with your friends, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Subscribe to if you've not done that already. I'll see you when I see you. Asema.